Alexa, open shop.
Hello, Papa Cleve. Did you bring Liam with you?
Hey everyone, thanks for joining us for another one of our video series, DIY. I'm Papa Cleve and I will DIY anything. If I can get it going and show you how to do it, I will do it. If you feel that this information here is useful and other information like this, feel free to subscribe. Today, we are going to resurrect a Currie e500 electric scooter, which has a 24-volt motor, and it will be able to carry you down the street kind of fast. So it's not really recommended for small kids, but we're going to get this thing, we're going to go through it, and it's been sitting for a little while. We're going to go through it and check out the electrical and the batteries and all that stuff, and what parts are needed. We'll get them on order and get this thing going and show you what's going on with it. So please feel free to subscribe to all of my content where I will DIY anything. Okay everyone, we have the scooter into the shop now, and I'll go through it real quick and show you what's going on with it. It's pretty much in good shape. It's just been sitting. I cleaned the dust off of it and everything. The obvious problem, which is no big deal, is it has a flat tire. And after checking it out, it was just the valve stem is destroyed. So I've ordered a new tube for it from eBay, which wasn't only about maybe $8. That should be here next week. Everything else is pretty obvious as well. Battery compartment, I went ahead and removed the batteries. The actual batteries were just gone. So you can see they're bulged out on the sides. So they're no more good. They're gonna have to be replaced. And I've ordered those from eBay, and I got a pretty good deal on those as well, so that's no problem. They are BT10 batteries, 12 volts, 10 amp hour. One small issue was that the connectors that were on here, they actually soldered them on. So what I've done is I just went ahead and just cut them off, and I'll just go ahead and add on some more connectors for the new batteries, which is no big deal. It's kind of fun actually, just put stuff together. Of course, it came with a charger, and the charger is a class 2 24-volt charger, 1800 milliamps, and it works fine. Just a typical 3-pin connector, which is no problem at all. We'll get this thing going. And I went through and checked out the fuse and all that stuff. It's behind this little cover, the control module and the fuse and everything. That's all good. So pretty much now we're just waiting to get the parts. Hey everybody, welcome back with Papa Cleve. We're gonna get this scooter finished up. The parts actually came in a couple days ago, and I'm finally getting around to get everything put in. We've got an air conditioner going because it's pretty much hot out here. About 82 degrees today. Our new inner tube came in, nice and dandy and fresh, and we got our batteries here ready to go. So what we're going to do is go ahead and get started and get the batteries installed, the inner tube in, and take this thing out for a run. Okay everyone, we're going to go ahead and get started. Keep in mind safety. I went ahead and strapped this thing down with a cargo strap onto an old Black & Decker workmate, which make good for sturdiness, so this thing won't fall over when I remove the wheel. To basically get the rear wheel off for the inner tube, we're going to have to take 4 screws out with a screwdriver. Here, here, down here, and over here. That'll give us access to the rear wheel so we can pretty much just lift it out. Okay, as you can see, I pretty much removed this back portion that covers the wheel. All I have to do now is disconnect this bolt, come around here to the motor side of the unit, disconnect this bolt, and down on the brakes, I'm going to have to disconnect the cable and this bolt right here, which will allow me to go ahead and remove this back section out as one unit without having to mess around with the drivetrain. All of the motor and drivetrain will all stay intact. Cut this little tie wrap right here, which will give me more slack off this cable going to the motor, and will allow me just to pull everything back. So let's get started. And to my surprise, I just found out that this screw right here on the left side of the motor, it's an actual Allen screw, which is like a 4mm. Has to be removed, and that's the last screw you'd actually have to remove to go ahead and pull the whole wheel and motor out as one unit. So here we go. I went ahead and wrestled with it and actually got the rear drive assembly out along with the wheel. So now it's going to be pretty simple. I'm just going to go ahead and remove the old inner tube and install the new one. I'll let you know how it goes. Well, that wasn't too bad. We went ahead and got the old tube out. I'm gonna go ahead and get the new one installed and get it all pumped up and get the drive wheel put back on so we can get started on the batteries. Okay, everybody, the hard part is over. Thank you. Thank God. We got everything mounted back on, the motors back on, the wheels, everything to line, the brakes are working. Now to get on to the, what I call the easy part, we're gonna go ahead and get the batteries wired up in series so we get 24 volts. We're gonna get them strapped down with these straps, and then they're gonna slide in to this pouch. We're gonna put them in the scooter, get it charged up, and go for a ride. Okay, the battery pack is in, connected. Everything is good to go. We go ahead and we hit the power switch, and we've got the green light. We're gonna get ready to go ahead for a ride on it. See how fast it can carry me down the road. We just go ahead and put the locking cover back on. And there you have it. The e500 scooter restoration, ready to ride. Hey everybody, this is Papa Cleve. We have the scooter out and ready to go. I'm gonna go on a test ride down the street. Remember, this is not a toy. You gotta be safe. Make sure you wear a helmet, because anything can happen. You can fall. You don't want to injure yourself. So we want to have fun, but we want to be safe. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take it down the street and back, and we'll get an idea how it works. Okay, I'm gonna take this thing on the road and see what it does. Whoa! Not bad. I like it. Must be going about 10, 15 miles an hour. Definitely not a toy. I'm at 210 pounds. It's taking me right on down the road. I gotta charge the battery up some more though, because it's just fresh batteries through here. What's the braking like? Hey, it brakes.